Do we have a new Gulliver?
Probably.
Yeah, we should if he shows up today.
Did the broom get him?
No, actually, it was a hag.
But the broom
Well,
helped.
the broom did get him as well.
Well, yeah, but not enough to kill him, unfortunately.
And silly Ismark is still in there with 3 hags and a broom.
He's paralyzed, I believe.
Well, he had a chance to get out.
No, Ismark is not paralyzed. Okay, last session we y'all met with Madam Ava. You went to the falls. Theron turned into an eagle to get up to the top of the falls, making your way to Valaki, and you ended up at the bone grinder, the windmill, and you met the hag who tried to offer you some sweet cakes, and it ended up into a battle which got Gulliver killed.
Well, actually, it had more to do with us trying to get run from him. Well, I can't really say us.
Mostly Gulliver.
Absolutely. And the hag was last person to go. Double check that. Yeah, Bella was the last one to attack and fried Gulliver with a lightning bolt. And Theron, you're actually up, sir.
Looks like I don't have a initiative. Should I roll, or should I just go set myself to go?
Either way you wanted to go.
Nice position.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna move right here. And can I see that night hag through the door?
Yeah, I'll give you a clear shot on that.
And I will just throw some fire at her. Why not? That's cool. Burn down the windmill and stuff.
Absolutely.
falling down anyways.
All right. I gotta step. And then I'm going to cast a cantrip and cast... Actually, can I see Gulliver, or is he just dead?
Yeah, Gulliver is dead.
Alright, then I'm going to go ahead with the cantrip, and then I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
And Gulliver's body is there.
Okay. Save means that she does not take damage.
Correct.
Spiritual Weapon misses. Move back up, and then I'm done.
Okay, Worm Wiggle is...
On the stairs.
She is... Yeah. She's gonna try a Ray of Enfeeblement
Alright.
against Ismark. And at the end, it can make a Constitution saving throw. And it does hit him. What the hell is the damage on a Ray of Enfeeblement? Oh, the target only deals half damage. Got it. And then she's going to hop down on top of Gulliver's body.
Don't trip.
And let's see, she's going to
Yeah, what's up, everybody?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
And she's just going to reach out and attack with her claws at Ismark. Ooh, and she misses. And she's going to slide to the left.
I will throw 2 darts at the broom.
Did you really just crit hit with a dart?
Yep. Massive damage. And that's my turn. You know, I have to get rid of that broom somehow.
I'm thinking before anybody says anything. Goblins do this every once in a while. It's an ancient technique that we passed on through the ages. Really, only my direct line. The rest of us just kind of go and run into battle. But
You're just using your head axe.
exactly. Actually, I just don't want to be sodomized by a broom. Well,
Well, after the crit hit, I wouldn't worry about it. You personally.
but he's not hurting that much. All right. Varltox, the... Oh, where did I put my... There you are. Okay. Varltox is going to move here. And he is... I have to look at one more thing, I'm sorry. I don't think any of them are really hurt, but I just want to be sure. Light on Morgantha. Moderate on the broom. Light. Alright, so he targets Morgantha and screams, knock knock!
Waiting for this.
And he throws a bomb in the room. Hopefully he hits. And he misses, but... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It lands just south of her. And it's going to end up doing splash damage to all three Ismark, her, and Bo. And I shall do the damage right now. And then I am going to step.
And Irina is going to stand there at the door and ready in action. You can hear Ismark yelling out something about friendly fire, friendly fire.
To which I yell back, get the hell out the room.
And let's see, he's gonna make a longsword attack against Wormwiggle and miss. And then he's going to disengage.
Disengage is a complete action. He shouldn't have been able to.
That's right. So he'd take an attack. So in that case, he's gonna take a second attack at Wormwiggle and miss. And we'll see if he survives. hit seam. Worm wiggle misses. And Morgantha misses, and he is the hell out of there.
We still need to contain them somehow.
And let's see. I need to move Bella. Bella's gonna come out the front door, which would trigger Irina's readied action. And she manages to land a rapier hit. And being surprised coming out the door, she tries a claw hit at Irina, does manage to hit. And she's gonna stay blocking the door. Broom's gonna come down. Theron, you're up.
Okay. Alright. I am going to I will shapeshift into a direwolf. That button right there. And then move Solomon to square. Would I push Ismark out the way?
Yeah, you'd push Ismark down to the south.
Okay, and then I'm going to try to bite Bella. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Silence. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Silence right there. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to swing with my spiritual weapon.
Okay. Those damn silence spells.
You know you like it. Especially in Tomb of Annihilation.
No kidding. And okay, she's going to come down and squeeze by Bella.
Do I get an attack of opportunity as she moves out of my range?
Yes sir, you would.
Is that Worm Wiggle? Yeah, I think you moved Bella down.
Yep, Worm Wiggle come down.
It doesn't matter.
And she is, we're gonna do a claw attack on the dire wolf. Does hit.
Why's Theron hurt?
Aaron?
Yeah, Theron just took 11 points of damage from all.
Yeah, it's not hitting the beast.
You're using the Rob 2E thing, right?
Oh, that new,
I put the cup in the dishwasher.
oh, awesomely critical or critically awesome extension for druids.
Yeah. If you are, it'll automatically do everything, and the damage will go to him.
Well, that's his beast health, right? 37?
Yeah.
That's my beast health.
So it's working right. Once
Okay,
he
okay.
it'll correct itself.
No, I was talking to Billy. I turned away for a second. I didn't hear what.
Oh. Alright.
Okay, so we're good, right?
Yep.
And Morgantha.
Well, we're here. Can't necessarily say we're good, but
Okay, what's the height range on a silence spell? Would it be 20 foot?
20-foot radius circle.
20-foot radius up, down, left,
Okay.
right.
I pushed my head around realizing that last time.
Run to the top of the windmill and jump off.
And yeah, she's you know, she starts to cast a spell and realizes that she can't speak. There's no sound coming out. So she's going to start running up to the top of the windmill.
There's only one small problem with that. If she's going up there to attack us. She's only got 2 windows. The second window is on the 3rd floor. The 3rd floor window is precisely 20 feet up, which means it would still be affected by the silent spell. Sorry, just looking at the overall height picture of the windmill. But it's an old
Yep.
windmill. Nothing's to say she can't pick up the broom and start, poking at the walls to knock a hole in the side of the wall for her to start casting spells.
Yeah, she's gonna start running that way.
Mathis will move over. Would I get advantage on Worm Wiggle?
Only if you do a jiggle jig.
Well, I can do the shuffle.
Yeah, I would give you advantage on that.
Woohoo! And I'll give the beat down with an unarmed attack. Oops, supposed to be advantage. Oh, I'll take it. Bonus action.
Yes, your feet are still mundane. Or your fists are still mundane.
Yep. And that's a miss. However, because I used only my fist, I get agile parry. And that's my turn. That's 2, I thought it was supposed to be 1. Let me check. No, it's +2. Okay, I'm good.
Alright, well, I'm going to stretch the bounds normality here. And Matthias, please forgive me.
Oh, this
Throw
should
it
be
right
good.
at me. Throw it right at
I'm
me.
going to move straight down to the bottom corner of Theron. Then I am going to diagonal over to here. And one more space to here. And I'm going to knock Matthias to the side when this happens. And I'll use those 4 squares, his square, my square, and the 2 squares below us. That way there's still room for Ismark. Matthias, if you need to, you can straddle Irina's dead corpse. And I'm going to rub mutagen all over myself as I am running. And let my other half out.
Ooh.
Oh, my time now.
Oh, Irina's down. I didn't notice that.
I didn't either until he said it.
Alright, let's see.
Which I don't have the sounds on.
Yeah, I think that's it right now. And if you will make me large.
Large. And Mathis gets pushed over, and you're taking up those 4 squares.
And now I am going to attack Wormwiggle with the...
Are you jiggling like the Hulk?
No, that's just her natural jiggle. She's a large... getting all my stuff straight. Working on 1 monitor today.
Oh man, that's rough.
It is for me. Alright, and make sure that everything else is straight and looking good. It is. Okay. And I bite at her. No, actually, I swing at her. Doesn't really matter. They're both the same attack anyway. And I hit. Seems like she still kept whatever spell she had up. But I still do 4 points of damage. And Irina needs a death save.
And she's got 1 failure. And Ismark is, yeah, he's gonna step in and make 2 longsword attacks at Wormwiggle. And that deals half damage. And let's make a saving throw. And he is still enfeebled.
The chat log says it expired.
I guess it did.
I'm pretty sure it only lasts 1 turn.
Yeah,
Anyways.
she failed her concentration.
Ah. Never mind.
Okay, and Bella, shit. Everything's got a verbal damn component. So, we're gonna do a claw at Ulrich. Okay, and
Wait, they rolled a 1 and it was an 8? Oh, this is great.
And let's see, broom. Yeah, the broom's just gonna move around. Theron, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to try and bite Wormwiggle, and I have advantage.
The jiggle
Pack
jiggle.
tactic.
Oh yeah.
That's an opportunity.
Ooh, yeah, she gave the jiggle there.
And then strength save. You succeeded. Okay.
Ulrich, my turn. Look at that. All right. Yeah, this will be relatively easy. I'm going to use my action and disengage. Then I'm going to cast Healing Word on Irina.
Okay. Wormwiggle sees you disengage and cast a spell. And she's going to come up.
Give me a second for my attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I sure will.
And Irina won't get one, and Ismark will.
Yeah, Ismark will, and Theron, you might as well go ahead and take your attack.
Okay.
Irina should be able to.
Irina's prone.
Well, she'll have one, but
Which
at
have disadvantage.
Please hit and get
You used to go ahead and swing, Bill. I gotta get her target.
Well, I guess I would swing at a hag as soon as I wake up and see that.
There's the hit. By the damage. Strength save.
That
Hey.
would have sucked.
I wish I would have gotten that off.
I'm
And Ismark hits for full damage this time.
Somewhat.
Okay, she is going to run up. And she is gonna start casting a spell.
Here comes lightning bolt.
I considered it, but we're gonna try hold person on Ulrich. Make sure, yeah, it's got a range.
Good job, Ulrich. With that +5.
And it's a second level spell. And she did not succeed. And yeah, Morgantha's just gonna stay where she's at.
Alright. There's not much room in here. I guess I will move up. And I think I have one. I will use a potion of healing on Irina. So 1d4, I think. 2d4 plus 2. So can you heal her 9 points?
I sure can.
Just about all her hit points.
That was very effective.
Actually, 9 points, I think, is right around her. All her. My turn?
Yes, sir.
Actually, no, let me rephrase that. Go ahead, cancel that. I'll move to there. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, Irina is going to stand up. And we're going to swing a rapier at Bella. Have some payback.
That was a miss and a hit.
Ooh, like what?
I didn't drag damage over.
There.
And his mark is going to step up. We're going to try 2 longsword attacks, both miss. And yeah, he's just going to stay put. And Bella is she's gonna come out the door, which would give Ismark and Irina both an attack. And Theron, you might as well go ahead and make your attack as well.
Okay.
Really? Okay. Oh, just moving up range. Okay.
Whoa. I had 2 targets targeted. Who was that? I hit them both.
Yeah,
Look at
you're
that.
good.
5 damage to Bella. Rank save, please fail. Yeah! And she's prone.
She would have been knocked down. Sorry. On that square.
Yeah.
And Bella is prone. The broom of animated attack is gonna come out and We're gonna try a hit on the dire wolf. And we're gonna try another hit on the dire wolf.
So the silent spell just keeps people from talking, yeah, or any noise. And
Correct.
Any
Okay.
noise whatsoever.
that is good. Alrighty, and I will. I'll go ahead and attack Bella.
Trying to bite a helpless old lady while she's fallen.
Yeah, she deserves it anyway. And she's already prone, so. But I will burn one of my first level spell slots to heal. Of course.
Alright. Can I see Morgantha?
No.
Alright. I'm going to channel divinity turn undead. If Morgantha can hear me, it'll affect her as well. Is she still in the silence?
Yes, she is.
Alright. So I'm going to go ahead with turn undead.
What is your undead effect?
What's that?
What species does your turn undead affect outside of undead? Usually that affects outsiders or things along those lines. Sometimes aberrations. It really just depends. Just read yours, it should say, for your spec. Are you like healing spec or what? Or
Nah, it's just undead. So if these guys aren't undead, it's not going to affect them.
won't have anything to do with them.
Are they undead?
No, they are not.
Alright. So with that, I'm going to move my spiritual weapon over with my bonus action after I call for a little bit from deity, and he does not respond. Nice. And yeah, I'm good there.
Okay. Okay. Wormwiggle starts to cast a spell. And okay, yeah, she is casting a spell against Ulrich. And she is casting Eye Bite.
Alright.
Which triggers a saving throw that you succeeded. Yeah, should have went for Lightning Bolt. And she's going to back away.
It's a good choice, Wormwiggle.
And Morgantha is going to continue running up the stairs.
Alright, my turn. Well, I guess I will attempt to run around everyone. I guess I will dash. Wow.
Just remember, you won't be effectively inside that building.
I know. There. And that's pretty much all my movement.
All that just to avoid an attack by the broom.
There we go.
Do my max move to the...
Did you just run
And
through
I'll...
the building?
Yes, of course. I'm big. It just fell over. And I am going to take another nip out of Wormwiggle. She tastes good. She looks like she... And I missed her again.
Okay. Arena's gonna take a swing at the broom. And stay where she's at. Ismark is definitely gonna attack the broom. And the broom's doing this little dance and misses the first one and gets hit by the second one. And Bella is prone still. She's going to stand up And that would be a partial action. Disengage is full. So she's gonna try and claw Ulrich and miss horribly. The Broom of Animated Attack is definitely going back after Ismark. Does manage to hit Ismark. And it's going to try a second attack, but it's gone after Theron, which misses. Yeah, Theron, you're up.
Okay. Okay. I'll take. I will disengage out to here.
Ulrich's gonna go ahead and hit the girl while she's down.
She stood up, didn't she?
She did, but you do have advantage.
So it depends on what he's trying to hit her with. If he's trying to hit her with the spiritual weapon, it's not advantage.
Ah, true.
She's prone according to this, so you might want to clear that off before I hit her.
Thank you, sir.
You'll have advantage anyway, because you're standing across from Mathis.
I'll start out with the spiritual weapon. And I'll poke her with a short sword, which should have had advantage. Well, that one, ignore that one.
Not a problem.
Alright, so I hit with the 17.
Okay, Wormwiggle is going to cast a spell. And she is casting Lightning Bolt against Theron, which you succeed for half damage. And that's a 3rd level spell. And she is still Okay, Morgantha goes over to the window. And that would be the side where you're standing at. And she tries to cast a spell and realizes that she's still within the Spear of Silence's influence.
Woohoo!
Let's see what our little monk will do.
Our little monk will give the beat down on Bella. Disadvantage. Bonus attack. And agile parry.
And die bite. Look at that, double 8's a miss.
And Irina's still fighting the broom. Ismark lands 2 hits on the broom.
Revenge.
And the broom drops. Okay, Bella. Oh, why not? Let's just duke it out. And Mathis did hit her. And she misses, and she is gonna go north, which would give an attack from Ulrich.
All right. Do I get advantage on that? Or no?
Yes, you would.
Doesn't matter.
And the broom of animated attack ain't doing shit.
Alright. Let's fight Warmuggle. And strength save. Failed. Now she is prone. And I probably should. I'll burn a second level spell slot to heal.
Wow.
There we go.
And Sir Ulrich, you're up.
Alright. Gonna start out bonus action with my hammer. Move it up there so that it gets advantage against Matthias, or is that not the case?
The spiritual weapons get flanking.
That's...
No, they do not.
Okay.
Because they don't effectively take up a space to cause threat. And they also do not get attacks of opportunity.
And then I am going to cast Guiding Care Bear Stare. See how this works out.
Is your belly going to start glowing now?
Oh, yeah.
Trevor laughed. We could tell he still watches the Care Bears. He wishes he was Braveheart.
I was just about to say Braveheart. Yep.
See, I have excuses. I have kids.
And then I'll move up.
So you're saying Billy still watches the Care Bears?
No, but my daughter did not long ago.
It's not a bad roll on damage.
19, that's pretty good.
Okay. Wormwood is gonna stand up. And
Billy watches Jim in the hologram.
no longer prone. And
I watched Dungeons and Dragons, the cartoon.
That cartoon was fantastic.
That cartoon rocked.
Yes, I enjoyed it.
Never seen it.
I think every character that I made for 2 years after that was a ranger who had a bow that fired force arrows without a string.
I played a befuddled wizard that cast all his spells out of a hat.
And ooh. Since she's already used Lightning Bolt, but I still have a 3rd level spell slot open, I can recast it, correct?
Yes, you can.
Just wanted to double check. Okay, and she is casting Lightning Bolt against Theron. It's okay, I'll take the half damage.
After I healed that last round.
And Morgantha, well, if you could see her, she would be shrieking in fury.
In silence.
Yeah, she would be just open mouth.
And
Probably turning blue skin red.
she is going to start. Zoom out of the map, grab a token. She's gonna start running down the stairs. And we'll give her part of a dash, which would bring her there.
I'll buddy up with Varltox and take a couple swings at Bella.
Scratch me behind the ear while you're over there.
Sorry, what was that?
I said, scratch me behind the ear while you're over there.
Double 16. I'll do an unarmed attack still. Oops, advantage. Still a miss. Alright.
Right. All right. I shall continue my attack. Since she didn't move last turn, did she? No, she did not. I swear. All right, missed again. 4 and 6, 2 8s, 4 and 6, rolling well too. Not changing the color of the dice though. Oh well.
And Irina's just gonna ready an action. Is Mark. He's gonna come up and stand on the other side of the doorway. And Bella's gonna move over, which would trigger from Mathis.
Woohoo! Oh, advantage. Aha, even better. That's it.
And yeah, she's tired of playing the silence game, so she is going to cast Lightning Bolt against Ulrich.
Yikes.
Ah, targeting dexterity. That'll work.
And where the hell is it? And this is probably gonna hurt.
Nah, I'm fine.
Actually, you're down.
Yeah, exactly. 24 points of damage.
And hey, that silence is no longer active.
They were all out of it anyway. It really wouldn't matter.
Not all of them.
Yeah, we still had Morgantha in it.
Honestly, guys, we've got them down to light hurt.
Oh, Bella's heavy.
It really doesn't matter. Without an absolute offensive caster against these guys, it's way too slow of a kill before they kill us. We do not have an offensive caster, and it's really going to hurt us in this part.
Well, the closest thing we had was the cleric.
The problem you have is, and I'm just going to say this out of character, everything we fight in this game is going to have resistance to non-magical weapons. So a magical burst caster is almost a must.
Theron. Almighty Theron.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and keep attacking Warmuggle.
Ulrich's down, but
I will do
Sorry.
my
Yeah, Ulrich
Death
is
save.
down. Let's do a death save.
success.
Okay. And worm wiggle. Okay, yeah, she is going to cast a spell at, yeah, Varltox hasn't hit worth shit, so we're going up against Theron. And Theron fails his save, and she has cast Polymorph.
I'm already polymorphed.
Would that not override polymorphing the polymorph?
Yeah, I guess.
And let's see. Yeah, she is going to. I don't know what the hell can she polymorph you into. She is going to polymorph you into a nice little white mouse. What do we have that's close?
I could do that myself if I really
Yeah.
wanted to.
Yeah, let's go small rat, something along that line.
I gotta go find it.
And its concentration up to an hour. Okay. And Morgantha is going to come down and out. Doesn't see Ismark and Irina.
They readied an action, then
I'm sorry.
they readied an action, then do they take a reaction or only just once?
Just once. And Irina hits. And Ismark misses. And she comes out. And she's going to range 90 feet.
Good luck on the weasel.
Yeah, as she comes out, you know, Irina was the first to hit her, so she is going to try and claw Irina, and she misses, and then she continues her movement on out. And that would do it for her.
Not that it would matter, but wouldn't that cause a lack of opportunity for my Irina?
She used her reaction to ready an attack.
Yeah, she had a ready to action.
She already hit her. There's surprisingly not much I can do. So I'm just gonna try and take revenge. Or
There is something you could do.
alright.
You just saw the big wolf turn into a mouse.
Go ahead, attack Wormwiggle. Miss. Flurry of blows. Miss. Hit.
Oh, and he's back to a wolf.
Sorry, Ulrich. Wolf was higher priority.
I mean, the same thing I was gonna.
So would that take me right back to Wolf, or?
Yes. Whatever you were shape changed in, because that's what they call him.
And Wolfie is back.
I attack again at advantage now since Wolf.
I think you had 28 damage, if I remember correctly, Theron.
And
yeah,
I missed.
all right.
And Irina's gonna step forward. Attack with the rapier. And she's gonna just move on up into the doorway. This mark's gonna come down. And do 2 longsword attacks. Ulrich is still unconscious. Okay, she's going to cast a spell, and she's going to try hold person against Mathis. And welcome to being paralyzed again.
Woo.
Darren, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna move down just a little bit. The spiritual hammer is like incorporeal. There.
Yeah, I think it's gone since he's unconscious.
Oh,
It's not concentration, so it would still be there.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be there to control it.
Right. But if it's still there when I get up, I could start swinging with it again.
That's true.
No, nobody's around my target, so no advantage this time.
Correct.
Hey, that estimate works.
Who needs advantage?
Strength save, please fail. Thank you. And now you're prone.
Did she retain that spell?
Yes, she did. Okay. Worm wiggle. Okay, she is going to cast a spell again. And she's going to try Lightning Bolt against Theron.
Woo!
Big numbers, come on, big numbers.
Yeah, still alive.
Yeah, but she hit. Ah, okay.
Worked
Okay.
out.
You unshifted, that was what it was.
Yeah.
And Morgantha's just, you know, she's really pissed about being hit. She's focusing on Irina, which she does manage to hit with the claw. And drops Irina. Sorry. Irina goes to Ismark. And Ismark yells out in fury and swings the longsword twice. Manages to hit a crit.
For a whole 6 points of damage. Great crit.
Okay. Bella is prone, so she's going to stand up.
Hey,
And
Rags. Can you check in Discord for a second?
Yeah, man. Give me a sec.
yeah, max it first and then half for everything else.
Okay, perfect. Just checking.
And let's see.
Oh, nah, man. I also saw the message you sent me. That's funny.
Yeah, we're on Bella's. She's standing up. And she's going to cast... you see this ray of sickening green energy coming out the end of her hand aimed at you, Theron. And it misses you.
We're in a war of attrition where they're down to nothing but free casts of magic.
And she's going to slide over and take off the level 1. Okay, it's at this time down around Ismark. You see that this mist, the small cloud of mist, has come in, and the mist starts swirling around the central spot on the ground, and it starts to solidify. And it's at this point, when it starts getting solid, that you see this gentleman appear from the mist. And, you know, he's yelling, you know, how dare you attack Irina? And
Ooh, the devil Strahd.
ooh. Yeah, I guess I need to make him visible on the map. And unfortunately, everyone's too close. Okay, that's 20 foot radius. And that misses everyone except for Morgantha. And, you know, you can see him casting a spell, and Morgantha made her saving throw, and this huge ball of fire erupts, and I got 6 fucking points out of a fireball.
Wow. And I know what level he is. That's what's even fun.
What the fuck? Okay, mark off the 3rd level. That was not the dramatic entrance.
Next time, may I advise you to cast it at a 5th.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm okay with a
Alright.
I hadn't planned on bringing him in this early.
It still plays into the story.
Do I want to change it? Remember. Okay. And I will start swinging at Bella. Claw attack. And the bite. Dang. Should have stuck with the direwolf.
Alright, Ulrich. You want to make another death save?
Come on, 20. Nope, that's not a 20.
Okay, Worm Wiggle.
Jiggle, jiggle. Hey, me wanna eat lightning. Actually, me wanna eat lightning.
You know what? Fair enough.
Ha 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 ha. That can't expire on me.
No problem. Go ahead and
I'll add it
reapply.
back on. Yeah, it's one of those things. I forgot to remove the C out of it. I'll fix that right now. Ooh, tingly, make first hand up.
And Morgantha, yeah, she's a little shocked about, you know, the sudden appearance of Strahd, and, you know, it's obvious, Strahd is pissed off at her. So she is going to run back into the tower out of fear and start going back up the stairs.
I'll take this opportunity while everyone's distracted to use another key point and step of the wind to disengage. And go over here and pick on Bella some more. That was only supposed to attack one.
Yay!
How do I not do a critical hit? Just attack again?
What were you trying to not critical hit?
Oh, it's advantage anyways. Okay, never mind.
Yay!
Oh, this is on Wiggleworm, that's why.
Boo!
Get a second attack. Oh, it's still a hit. 5. Now, advantage. Unarmed. Wait. Step out the wind uses is a bonus action, so there's nothing. Alright, that's my turn.
Varltox will hit eventually,
Move up. Oh.
but not today. He's so much happier when I get my extra attack.
So tasty.
Okay, Irina has passed one save. And who? Well, Ismark, you're in such a bad spot.
And the question would be, what would Ismark do when Strahd should?
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking he would go after Strahd.
Either that or he'd try to protect his sister. Of course, you got the other side of that being the night hags would probably shit themselves and try to get out of there, be it teleport back to their dimension. They don't really want to mess with Strahd either.
Yeah, right now, I don't know what you call it in 5e, but Ismark's gonna do a total defense and protect his sister. Bella. Oh, might as well.
Lightning bolt. Come on.
Bella is gonna try, let's see, Mathis hit her last, so why did you auto?
You're
Why did-
paralyzed. He can't do dexterity.
Yeah,
He
he's
can't
paralyzed.
exactly
He
move
can't
when
do a
paralyzed.
dexterity.
Oh, well, hell, if he was paralyzed, he shouldn't have been able to move out from where he was.
Haven't been able to attack either. But did we not break the concentration on that, or was that on your pump?
I tried attacking her.
Let's see.
Made the save.
Yeah, Worm Wiggle was the one that.
No, the paralyzed was from Bella.
Bella, yeah. Bella applied to paralyze. You know what? I'm just gonna remove the paralyzed from him, and I'll even be fair and give him another saving throw on that. Just so I can hit him with the damn lightning bolt.
You'd hit him with a lightning bolt regardless, if he was paralyzed.
And he failed either way. Wow. And Mathis goes down.
You must have been the most electrifying man at your monk monastery. Giggity giggity.
And Strahd.
Oh, Strahd.
Yeah, sorry for that quick change up on your Shadow. I just have a good idea of
All good.
what we're.
That's why I asked.
Yep.
And
If it wasn't gonna be you, it would probably end up being me if I died. So.
okay, Strahd is going to cast a spell against Bella. And necromantic energy washes over Bella, and it starts draining moisture and vitality from her. And Strahd's going to start moving in closer. And Theron, you're up.
Keep attacking Bella. And bite. There we go.
Alright, let's see if I die.
Oh, so close to a crit.
Hey, Winter, for my spellbook, how many do you want me to select and inscribe since I'm starting at 3rd level?
If you go by standard rules, you should be allowed the 2nd level starting is the same as 1st level starting. 3rd level starting is 200 gold pieces bonus for any uncommon potion or scroll. And that's to make up for whatever you would have failed.
Okay.
Per the rules.
Yeah. Winter, that I have to figure out how much scrolls cost and find them and such.
Yeah, but you'll need Winter for that because you can't see.
Okay, I'm sorry. What do you need from me?
Just open up your items list. He's going to tell you, so he needs to know basically what 1st level and 3rd level scrolls cost for scribing purpose. Mage scrolls that are, those are, excuse me.
Yeah, so I can get my, because since I'm starting at 3rd level, I already presumably have expanded the spell offerings in my spell book.
And by the rulings of the Dungeon Master's Guide, starting at 3rd level, if you're going per rules, unless you want to say something yourself different, is a bonus 200 gold that can be spent on uncommon potions or common or uncommon, excuse me. So basically that allows him to scribe scrolls to make up for what he missed the first 3 levels.
Okay, so you need to know price of 1st level.
Actually, Winter, go ahead. Go ahead and do that. I'll open up a 2nd session and I'll get the information for it. That way it's not interrupted.
Oh, okay. Gracias. Okay, Wormwiggle. You know, she knows that Strahd is here, and she is, shitting her pants.
Which might actually make her smell better when you think of what she ate.
Actually, she's pooping sleep muffins at you.
And she starts to cast a spell, and she is plane shifting. Her ass the hell out of Dodge.
Shadow, go ahead and check Discord, please.
Will do.
Morgantha's running up higher in the tower. Oh, and I think you need to make a death save, don't you?
Booyah.
Ooh.
Well, ugly lady, go me hungry. Aw, teddy bear. I'm gonna move over and start hugging on Teddy Bear.
What? Goes for a grapple.
Remind me of little doggy me have when younger. I will love him and squeeze him and hold him tight. Ooh, another ugly lady. I'm gonna move down here, and now I'm gonna... Didn't say he was intelligent. Jeez.
I'm sure.
And I'm going to attack.
Strahd's like, what the fuck?
What the hell is that thing? I didn't bring that here. Alright, and I attack. And I miss. And I'm using an inspiration, damn.
You just want to hit something.
So I swing again.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, this resistance is dumb.
Yeah, I did 19 points of damage. She took 9.
Ooh. And Irina just got a fail. So she's 1 pass, 1 fail. And Ismark realizes that his sister is not the target. How far can you drag a body? That'd be like half movement?
Well, it depends on how much the body weighs, and it's considered a lift pull, which would be half movement. And shadow check.
Yeah, I'm looking.
However you want to do it, I don't care.
Okay, yeah, he made a strength check. Well, he's gonna drag Irina, let's go the other way, down from the tower. And hey, you know what? Fella is going to do a plane shift and get the hell out of Dodge because she knows that Strahd is coming for her. Strahd sees her disappears, knows that Morgantha is still in the tower. And a fireball can set the windmill on fire, correct?
Wooden parts of the windmill, but the clay.
And see what the description of the windmill was. Gray brick walls.
Karak is generated and ready.
Okay, yeah, Strahd's going to come down and stepping out of the giant creatures, and he is going to cast Fireball You know,
Doesn't have to be right now.
yeah, he's going to cast Fireball and set the windmill on fire.
Well,
Wow, with these night hags on the combat tracker, that's a hell of a lot of scrolling to do.
I'm not gonna run into a burning windmill, I guess.
Not even to save Gulliver's dead body?
He's probably long dead by now.
Oh, he's dead.
I think you should use the remains of the animated broom, you know, to make the little grave marker.
So the windmill is burning, yeah.
The windmill is burning.
Okay.
Save Ulrich.
Where's Ulrich's body?
Right under you.
Oh, well, I'll try not to poop myself when I see the fire.
Okay, so I'm going to unshapeshift. And I will move over to Ulrich.
Be right back.
And I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Welcome back to being conscious, Ulrich.
Nice.
You wake up, see a giant rat standing beside you. You've got the devil himself to your south, and the windmill is on fire.
Alright, I'll stand up. And then, look around. I don't see Bella. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds upon myself. Actually, I don't have Cure Wounds. I'm gonna cast Healing Word upon myself.
Okay, Morgantha is... Yeah, you know, she's aware of the fire starting to engulf the tower. She knows that she is definitely pissed off Strahd, and she is going to plane shift the hell out of there. But not before she sticks her head out the window and yells, "I'll get you all for this." And then she vanishes to a different plane of existence.
2 saves. Yes.
safety. Strahd set the tower. Okay, this would be a really good
We're
time.
not done yet.
Okay.
Seeing the fire, the monstrous form of Varltox starts getting extremely agitated and starts screaming and muttering under his breath, and everybody can tell the wild look in his eyes. And he starts getting this hateful look at you. Burned down Coven. You killed Warren, excuse me. You killed all my clan. Fire bad. And he immediately charges Strahd. Whoa, didn't mean to charge him that much. I wanted to get on him, but I don't want to get.
Now, just what were your intentions with the Devil's Strahd there, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Not gonna like hump his leg or something.
Hey, we're a vampire-friendly game, so keep it clean.
Yeah, nothing like a little necrophilia to make the Sunday morning go along. Alright, and he attacked. Oh my god.
He finally hit.
The one time I'm gonna roll a 20. Actually, I rolled him 2 in a row, didn't I?
Mhm.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna resist. Things are not gonna turn out well. And may I advise to everybody else, cower. And I'm done.
And Irina. And we're down to 2 fails on her. Now, Ismark can't do anything to stabilize her, can he?
Yes, he can. He can try a medicine check.
Okay.
Well, that's probably gonna be my next course of action, is going over and healing Irene.
Yeah, let's try a medicine check. And no, he does not stabilize her, and he's concerned with his sister and Strahd. Strahd just got bit by a rat.
It actually is a gigantic, monstrous goblin, but it kind of looks like a.
And we get these hags off combat tracker. Okay, yeah, Strahd, you know, initially, you got this goblin that comes over and, you know, lands him a wound, and Strahd is going to try an unarmed strike against you, which does hit. And
Oh my god, the punch.
He basically grabbed my jaws and rode them.
yeah, and you know, he knocks you unconscious, and he's got you, as you know, as your body's starting to fall, and he leans in and does a bite.
Oh boy. Y'all got to deal with vampire Varltox soon. And with a last name of Foultooth, you really don't want to get bit.
And, you know, with the piercing plus the 3d6 necrotic damage, you're definitely hurting at this point.
I'm dead. Let's leave it at that.
Oh, no, you're not dead.
I'm dead.
You're close.
And
Almost.
also, don't forget, if these guys try to save me, he does have legendary actions, which happen after every person's turn 3 times.
Alright, Theron.
Uh, well. I have 1 spell slot left. Okay, I'm gonna come over to Irina. And cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, Ulrich.
Oh, I'm not sure what's going on at this point. Looks like we're fighting this new guy that showed up, so I'm gonna move over here.
Word of advice, guys: leave Strahd alone.
Varltox just went down.
Y'all have no idea why I just enraged.
They took him out in 1 shot.
My advice is just let him have his dinner.
Alright. I'm gonna step back a second. And, that's my turn.
Against better judgment, I shall move up to Varltox and try and do a medicine check if possible. To stabilize him.
I'm still in his hand.
Aren't you unconscious?
Nope, I had a critical success.
Ah.
You're still in his hand. There's not much I can do about that, can I? Please spare his life. And I guess that's all I'll do.
I'm just gonna sit there and slowly look like a bottle of water sucking, somebody sucking all the air out.
Okay, and Irina is gonna lay there and recover. Ismark is ready in action to attack Strahd if he comes toward Irina. And yeah, Strahd seems to be really enjoying Goblin, so he's gonna take another bite of the Goblin. Ooh, I love the fact that it was a crit.
Instant death.
Y'all just remember, winter's sneaky. There's a good chance you'll be coming up against Alchemist Varltox at some point later. Alchemist Varltox Vampire. And with a last name of Foul Tooth, you never know, you may get diseased when he bites you.
Okay, with that, Varltox falls to the ground. Strahd looks up, and you got massive amount of blood coming from his mouth, and he I'm not sure how to back Strahd out of this.
Strahd can just poof.
Yeah, but would he not try to take Irina?
Not necessarily. It's not her time yet.
So
he could just look at her and walk up, push Ismark out the way, gently stroke the side of her cheek with a fingernail and say, "My love, it is not your time yet," and then poof. And it also gives a little forward story.
Yeah, that works for me. He walks over, kind of shoulder bumps Ismark out of the way. Ismark is nothing more than a nuisance, and he reaches down and gently caresses Irina and says, "It's not my time, and I will be back for you." And at that point, he turns back into a mist, and it starts to float away. Thank you, Rags.
No worries, man. No worries. What I'm here for.
Okay.
Time for a break.
Yeah, let's take 10 minutes from there.
And I should be ready by the time you get back. Well, soon after.
Sounds good.
And Karek is ready.
All right. Sorry guys, I'm back.
All good, my friend, all good.
I got a girlfriend whose mom is in the hospital, and I hadn't talked to her yet today, and our landlord called, and our water bill's like 5 times more than normal. We have a water leak. Yay!
Yay.
Either that or the toilets run.
No, we shut off all the water inside the house, and the meter is still spinning.
Oh yeah, that's probably an underground water leak. Look for a soggy spot in the...
Hey, do you have an irrigation system in the back?
No, sure don't.
Oh, that's not good. Well, you know what? They'll just have a plumber bring a camera. There's American leak detectors we used. They came out. They use like a sonar system. They have cameras. So.
Ah, that's pretty cool. Alright, we got...
It looks like I was telling everybody I have to bounce early because I have to take my kids to a camp reunion. So Carrick is ready, and you can introduce him if you want. Otherwise, next week he can wander in drunk and angry. Not at the players.
Yeah, we'll just introduce him next week.
I'm going to bounce.
Not a problem. Have a good weekend. We'll see you next Sunday.
Thanks. I hope your girlfriend's mom's doing better and your water leak gets resolved.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
Thanks. See you, man.
And you can continue on with them. You know how I am with the story, and I'll import.
Yep, I was just cleaning up the party sheet. You're out. I'll put him on next week. Gulliver is gone. Okay, well, that was a painful experience for the party. You lost Gulliver, and you lost everyone's favorite goblin.
They'll get everyone's favorite sorcerer here.
Yeah, is he going to look like Johnny Depp?
No, not like Johnny Depp, but he's definitely... Well, I mean, you can look in Discord, see what he's actually... I guess he is kind of like Johnny Depp in a way. Minus he's got the tattoos and crap hanging off his... And he's going to talk more piratey than Johnny Depp does. Johnny Depp just talks straight.
No kidding. So you have Irina, who is now conscious and not prone. And Ismark is fairly badly wounded, as is, you know, most of the party is feeling the effects of that battle.
Quick question. Does Foultooth shrink, or does he stay his large size?
He shrinks back to himself.
Alright, that was my question.
Why, are you going to stuff him in a backpack, see if you can find somebody who can rest?
I was going to comment, we have to dig a large grave. That's just a small grave.
In my Saturday night game, it's been, due to the holidays and everything, you know, it's been a month between sessions. And one of our players, Gnome, goes, "Hey guys, I don't know why, but I have a bag of holding that has a dead body in it."
Nice.
Yeah. So, let's see. You all had camped overnight and met the dire wolves, and then you went to the bone grinder. So I'm thinking probably about now it is noon. So, like I said, you've got injured party members. You have a windmill on fire. You have a dead goblin and a dead Gulliver.
Is the interior set aflame as well?
Yeah, by now, you know, let's say you've taken a couple of minutes to recoup after the attack. A good portion of the tower is on fire. And yes, the interior of the fire, that the interior of the windmill is on fire. Then, you know, it's starting to generate a nice amount of heat. Pretty nice bonfire.
Yeah, I'm completely expended. I don't have anything left.
May I suggest we take Varltox's body and we'll bury him?
In the ancient rites, any of y'all that know past histories of goblins, y'all know the ancient rites of the goblin gods designates that a proper burial allows the body to sit out there for the vault.
Oh. Very well. I shall grab the broom at the door hand, but I'm not going to go inside because it's too dangerous. Run back and just wait to make a cross with the broom once the fire dies down.
Okay. Well, needless to say, you all are definitely taking a short rest.
Okay, well, no, I'm not completely expended. Got my wall chase back.
And let's see.
I'm allowed to use all my hit dice, right?
Yeah.
So I need a roll in. Is it possible for me to use... Actually, no, never mind.
And Irina's using a hit dice. Okay, yeah, the flames eventually die down, and, you know, you're able to make a cross marker for Gulliver.
Now just a pile of dust.
So, like I said, it's noon. Do you want to continue forward? Do you want to just spend the day licking your wounds?
I suggest we take a moment and mourn our losses.
Yeah, I'll take the long rest. Y'all can
Yeah,
continue on later.
Okay, we'll do a long rest, and Mathis, let's hear your eulogy, sir.
He was a good goblin.
Well, I wouldn't say good. He was a typical goblin.
Oh, I wasn't typical.
Alright, I'll start with him. Yeah. He was a good goblin. A little strange. But full of energy. Oh. We barely knew him, but he was definitely entertaining, none the least. May he find peace wherever he is. Gulliver. I don't know. So may someone else speak up for Gulliver?
I hardly knew the man, but brooms did not like him at all.
There you go.
May he be comfortable in the broom closet in the sky.
You know, you really should throw
I thought the cleric would do it since he has a ceremony.
you really should throw the goblin on the fire just so the door knockers explode.
That's no fun.
Well, we make sure we bury the door knockers.
Just like a rattlesnake head. You don't want anyone stepping on them. Okay, well, you all took a long rest, and do you want to travel at night, or do you want to just camp out at the windmill?
I think we should probably leave this area as quickly as possible.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
We can always come back and rebuild if we're still stuck here.
Okay, long rest. That would be noon. That makes it 8.
Thanks, Trev.
You're welcome.
Okay, you all are at the P and headed toward the V. So you backtrack down the road until you come to the Y, and then you start headed back up following the road. And nothing in there I need. Okay. That is nighttime, that's daytime. Okay, you continue following the road, which loops around. It's headed northeast before it loops back around, headed west. And we figured that each hex was a mile. So we'll put you somewhere right in there. And give me a second, I'm pulling up a map. Okay, you're all continuing down the road. And the further along you go, the more the sun has set, and you know, night once again is returning to Barovia. That'll work. And as you continue down the road, you hear a noise coming from the right of you. And give me just a second now. Put you all on the map and share it. Okay, as you're continuing down the road, you hear a noise come from the east of you. And it seems to be coming out of the group of trees there and there. And stepping out of the tree you can see zombies appearing. Zombies. Nice little good random encounter. So, let's roll for initiative. Unless you all want to outrun the zombies.
The highest is 6.
And there's Irina and Ismark. Guys, it's really bad when the NPCs have higher initiatives.
Considering one of us has +2, the other has +3.
Just too funny. Okay, well, Irina, she's just going to move down into a little bit better position. Ismark is going to step up with his heavy crossbow, and he's going to take a shot at the zombie in front and hits him square in the chest. And does some damage to it. Zombie 11 is going to come out of the brush. And you know what? He's going to come up. We have... and it's gonna try to bite Ulrich, and then he's gonna swing 2 claws at him. Only one of them hits. And Theron.
Okay. Not doing anything. So, gonna move up a little bit. And I'll just throw some fire at the zombie. Not very effective. And then back a little bit more.
Okay, zombie number 1. That would be... and he comes more out of the brush. He gets tangled part way, so it takes him a little bit of effort to actually clear the brush and get out in the open. And Ulrich.
Oh, zombies. Get too old for this. I'm gonna go ahead and cast guiding. No, too close. I guess I'll cast Sacred Flame on that one.
You damaged yourself.
Did I? I had myself
Yeah.
targeted?
Yeah.
2 damage.
There, fixed it. Let's see. We both failed to save. Alright. And, I guess that's it.
Alright. I'll move up near Theron. I'll use Kensei Shot as my bonus action, and I'll throw a dagger sharpshooter right at this zombie. Oops. This is supposed to be just 16. Does 16 hit? Winter?
I think.
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
Does 16 hit?
Oh, would it just be a 16?
Yeah, it does.
There.
Oh, do you not get your bonus off a Kensai shot?
That's what the +2 was, or the second dice.
Yeah, I'm talking like bonus to hit.
I'm pretty sure it's just bonus to damage.
No, you said it would just be a 16, and you rolled a
Yeah.
16.
But it was a sharpshooter, so it's
okay.
And he comes up and tries to bite and claw Ismark and succeeds on one claw. Irina's gonna come forward, sees that, you know, her brother's fixing to be surrounded. She comes up and attacks with her rapier and misses. Ismark drops the crossbow, grabs his longsword, number 11 is going to try to bite Ulrich. And claw him. And yeah, you took the damage.
Okay. I'm not gonna do anything if I don't shape shit. I'll just throw some fire at zombie 11.
Alright.
Yeah.
And number 1's going to move down. Unarmed attacks do threaten, correct? So I can get flanking?
In their case, yes. As far as zombies go, yes. As far as, because it's considered claws. natural weapons to them. In the case of humans that are not monks, unless they have a feat, they do not threaten.
Got it. And let's turn on advantage. And we're gonna stop there. Ulrich.
All right. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave. The zombie gets moved 10 feet away from me. Zombie 4. Sorry, not 11. 11 made the save.
Easy enough.
I'll throw another dagger at this, or dart at the zombie. And I miss.
And zombie number 4. He's going to come in and attack his mark. And misses all 3 times. Irina's pretty pissed, so she's going to turn and attack zombie number 1. For minimal damage. And this mark is going to do the longsword. Swings and a miss. He swings again. Hits. Number 11. He's going after Ulrich. Darren.
Screw it. Not gonna back on short rest anyway. I'm going to go ahead and shape shift into go ahead and shapeshift into a brown bear.
Brown bear. I really like this new extension.
And then what is my movement speed as a bear? 35. Alright. move down here to get some flanking. And then we shall bite and claw the zombie. And that's my turn.
Okay, zombie number 1 just got attacked by a bear. So he would repay the favor.
11 to hit. It's a little weird. Hold up.
Yeah, it works. Shape AC is 11. Hit it exactly.
Yeah. Brown bear AC sucks, bro. I should have been a tire wolf.
Alright, Ulrich.
I'll go again, or I'll go ahead with a swing with my short. Or at least it's not engaged. Warhammer's fine. I hit with an 8. Nice.
Wow. I'll attempt another dart. I'll go even a little closer since I missed my last one.
You're staying well out of reach there.
Yeah, every single fight I've been dropping.
Leonard,
Yes, sir.
if you check Discord, I've whispered you my character. If you will upload it when you get a moment.
Okay, number 4. And he lands 1 claw. Irina. Swings at number 1, which does hit. His mark is doing the long swords. Hits twice. And Ulrich dodges all 3 zombie attacks.
Nice.
Okay. I can call a zombie.
It's there, Rags.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, dead zombie. And then I'm going to run about over here. And that's my turn.
Oh, that's so nice of you to give everyone flanking. And one is dead. And Ulrich, you're up.
Yeah, this will be easy enough. I'll go ahead with an attack. Uh, 11. Nice.
Woohoo. I guess I'll check, see if there's anything else in the forest.
Okay, you are not encountering anything.
I think everything's dead.
So, was there any experience for the
Eggs.
hags? Yeah. Also, if somebody would tell me the current and max XPs right now.
1302 and 2700. I was really thinking about the hags because, you know, y'all got your asses kicked. Strahd kind of saved it, and, you know, as a party, what do you think you deserve? 50 experience points for the animated broom?
50 experience for the animated broom and a challenge 1 for the deaths of 2 party members apiece. They'd both be considered a challenge. Just kidding. No, that's fine. I was just checking with it. And make sure I'm in the party list as well for when you're offering up experience and whatnot.
And okay, might as well go ahead and add crack. That's 2700. And let's see what the hags were worth. I'm really tempted to give you the hags.
I mean, above anything else, getting our bus kicks or not, it was an experience. And we probably will learn from.
Yeah, you learn not to try and collect rent from hags. So, let's see.
I blame the landlord. Do you know how many landlords I've wanted to shoot magic missiles at and turn them into mice and...
Okay, Jackboot is there, Karak is there, we got Mathis, Darren, and Ulrich, and welcome to level 3.
Level 4, that is.
Level 4.
I don't know that, I just flipped and leveled to 4, gee. Yay, ability score increases.
However, if the hags do come back, you do not get experience for them.
And you are correct. But at that date and time, if it does happen, we probably wouldn't need it. Alright, go over a couple of things with you real quick. And I want to see how you want to do this.
Alrighty.
I figured there's 2 ways we can do this. One way, you don't have to worry about it, and I worry about it. Wild magic surges. By the ruling, it states, anytime I cast a spell of 1st level or above, you can randomly tell me to roll a 20-sided dice for and if I roll a 1, then it's a wild magic surge. Or anytime I cast it, or I can just roll a 20-sided dice anytime I cast a spell over 1st level. Or 1st level and above. So either you can worry about it, or I can just do it every time I cast a spell of 1st level and above. I don't care either way.
I'm just going to let you do it.
Yeah, because I mean, it's a 1, and I'm a wild mage. You might as well make a possibility of a surge every time I cast it. Okay, that was really it. Everything else we can go over as we're in the middle of a fight.
That's cool.
Are we leveling up now? Or at the
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's a really good spot to level up.
And I know 5 spells now. Holy moly, I'm getting up there. And I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Oh, no, you're fine.
I know that, but I still cut you off.
There's one in every group.
Oh, no, you haven't seen shit yet. If you think my goblins are good, just wait till you meet my... I think Trevor had a run-in with a no-legged pirate tavern owner about a month ago.
Yep, that was interesting.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, they called him William the Stump. Or Billy Stump for short. He ran a tavern, tended the tavern, and he sat on a wooden slat that had ropes tied to either side of it, and went up and made a loop around a large rope that circled around the bar, so he could basically just pull himself around the bar to 10 bar.
Oh, I like it. A little bit of flair.
Oh, I love my pirates now. I need a good spell here. Does anybody have Identify already? Or no, we're not doing Identify, are we?
No, not really.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. You saw there was an update. I'm trying to think to what it was to. I want to say race traits, possibly. I picked up a few updates the other day, so I can't remember which ones I picked.
No, I hadn't.
I don't think it's gonna bust anything.
Did you see where some guy picked up the advanced combat for 5e?
I hope he straightens it out and keeps it updated, man. That'd be.
No kidding. I wish someone would really pick it up for Pathfinder. And if y'all don't mind, this is a really good stopping point for today. You mind if
Yeah, that's fine, bud.
So we'll just let everybody finish up and call it a day. I like it. He went with the paladin.
Paladins are very OP in this campaign.
Well, we'll just kill him quick and not worry about it. How's your Dragon Heist game going?
We're down in Dungeons and a Mad Mage now. We were running last night. Dungeons is a lot of fun. Dragon Heist is good, but I mean, it's really just introductory to people. It's really very simplistic, to be honest. Introduction to people that haven't had a lot of experience in the 5e and whatnot. But Dungeons of the Mad Mage is huge, highly in depth. There's stories within stories on every level. On top of the major story that you basically decide how you want to run it. Yeah, there's all types of good stuff. We were having fun yesterday. Our thief decided to go swimming in like 5 foot of sewage. Got attacked by a psychic black ooze. Of course, this is the same thief that doesn't know the word of silence whatsoever. He comes up across a door, he checks it for traps, and then goes to kick the door down. The door's locked. Of course, he almost breaks his legs, and everybody in the area hears it. So then he unlocks it and kicks the door open anyway, and it slams into a back wall that has nothing but ceramic plates all in it. So they all crash to the ground, causing even more noise. So now, like, everybody in the whole level knows that there's somebody down there.
Oh, I'm gonna have to remember that.
And this is us following, like, footsteps.
Yeah, he's following footsteps. He's like, oh, this door. Well, I just want to see what's in it. And I'm like, well, the footsteps continue on down the hall. And the funny thing is the door before, he's like, well, I'm going to check to see if it's locked. I'm like, okay, well, it's not locked. Okay, I'm going to open it. All right, roll me a dexterity check. Okay. That poison needle trap just went off. Of course, so the next door he checks it for traps, but doesn't check to see if it's locked. like, oh yeah, we're gonna have fun with this.
That's cool. I'm starting Waterdeep tomorrow.
Waterdeep's nice, but like I said, there's a few things you got to keep in mind with it. Number one, the time of year is major.
Yeah.
Because, well, you know what it signifies. But it's a good lead up And right in the middle of it, there's a large spot where you can take your time, and they can do some role playing and build up their tavern and whatnot if they want. But I mean, overall, it's just quite simplistic. You know, you're tracing down one piece, but Dungeons of the Mad Mage is so much more. I mean, we did that session last night. We didn't even knock out probably a quarter of a dungeon level.
Wow. Yeah, I bought the module, but I just perused through it. But hell, I haven't even bought the book for it yet.
Mm-hmm.
And you weren't kidding; those dungeons are huge.
Oh yeah, there's like 22 of them, and then you can add on to them if you want to. Every dungeon has a branch that ends off going off page for adding in extra dungeon sessions.
I don't know what spell I should take.
What spell would you like to take?
Well, I don't know. I mean, the spell I'd like to take. I mean, I guess I could take Flame Blade if I'm ever outside of my shapeshifts.
Or
But-
Entangle.
Yeah, but with Entangle, I could just do whole.
And the other thing with Entangle is it's kind of like web. You know, you drop it down on them, there's a high chance you're dropping it down on your own people.
Well, I mean, I could just change it to a spider.
You can.
Everyone else is fucked.
No, no one else. Yeah, I'd much rather.
I
take
mean,
whole
mind
person.
you, that's still not stopping me from taking web anyway. Because I need a CC spell. Alright, what else did I get there? Did I get anything? Let's see. Nope, just one spell. That's all I got.
Like, get
I
rid
got
of Bart scan. Never use it.
Slow fall, in case my high dexterity ever fails me and I fall.
Oh, and an ability score improvement, or a feat, whichever I choose.
I could take Healing Spirit.
Check my feats real quick.
Continuously heal someone.
Heal someone for 60 HP if they're sitting there for a whole minute. But I also take concentration.
Let's see here. You would have level 2 spells, right? Add Gust of Wind. Push him around.
There's really not that many good Druid second level spells.
He's mostly control.
Honestly, there's not very few outside of Cleric. There's very few good second levels.
I mean, Heat Metal's a fantastic spell, but I haven't found anything that has actually.
I use Fairy Fire. And cast it on us.
Yeah, I don't want to cast it on us.
Healing Spirit.
I could get it.
Warding wind.
Skywrite sounds useful.
Very.
Well, who are we gonna skywrite to?
All right, we're gonna set up an ambush and write it in the sky in big bold letters.
All right, guys. Thanks for the game today. I'll see you next week.
All right,
Sounds
buddy.
good. Have a great evening. Well, you know, you could use skywriting to taunt Strahd.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Dust Devil. It's concentration, but you get to push people around every turn. Oh, if the creature ends its turn within 5 feet. Never mind.